Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Cherry Bomb Blossom Boutique. What am I doing here? Oh, right, I was recording. I forgot. Hi, everybody. How's it going? My name is Renan, your lovely fashion dolly. Welcome back to the Cherry Bomb Blossom Boutique. You know what? I don't think I ever say my name whenever I introduce myself on stream. Do I? Do I? Am I supposed to? Do you guys not know where you are? I mean, fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. But yeah, I just realized that, and now I'm having a mental crisis. I gotta go back. I gotta go back into some bots and figure out if I ever do say my name out loud or not. I do know I don't use my last name because, you know, my last name is my government name. You know, you're not supposed to use it unless you're my mom, and you're not my mom. So, well, as far as I know. Are you my mom? If you are my mom, when do you learn English? Because I don't think I ever taught you. But yeah, how you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a lovely middle of the week. We are starting this whole new stream shebang thingy of well, my co-working streams are not new because I've done them before, particularly when I feel like I've been particularly unproductive for a couple months. Then is when I do them, just to force myself to do something with my life. Lord knows I procrastinate all the way to hell if I don't have any motivation to do things. So, for the most part, I've done co-working streams before, and they've done decently well. You know, you guys do something while I do something, and then we'll do something together. You know, kind of how this is supposed to work. But I never had a whole day dedicated to it. And I felt like it would be a good idea for me to dedicate... Oh my god. Jesus Christ, why is everybody here? Hello? Oh my god, everybody... What is happening? Everybody bunker down! Bunker down! Everybody, get down! Get down! What is happening? Hello, everybody. What the fuck? Hi. Hi, how's it going? Hello, everybody. My name is Renan, your lovely fashion dolly. What the fuck happened? Why is everybody here? Why is there suddenly like Avengers coming together? I hope you guys are doing okay. How was your stream? I knew that you were playing what's it called again? I forgot the name. Fuck. Oh, Don't Starve Together. I know you were playing Don't Starve Together. How was Don't Starve? How you guys doing? I literally just started. Why did you guys decide? I'm scared. Mom, I'm scared. Hi, Lunary. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Lex. I think I haven't seen you here. Hi, Lex. Hey, Marisa. Hey, Pepper. I did nothing but farm potatoes and I am so hungry. Well, I kind of have to expect that since, you know, you've been like working really hard. You know, you've been making a lot of money. Oh, you want a kiss? Okay. Thank you so much for the kiss, Pablo. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go make some food. All right. If you guys have to take care of yourself, because you know, streaming is something that is very hard on your body. So I hope you guys take care of yourselves. Go drink water. Take your pills. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you right there. You haven't taken your pills? Take them now. Otherwise, you're going to forget. And if you forget, well, you're shit out of luck. So don't forget about your pills. And I hope you guys had a lovely stream. I'll take care of you guys for now. But yeah, I was going to talk about something. So I want to ask to all of you new people. People from the raid, people from my community. Hey, Husking, how you doing, sweetheart? Have you ever gotten a dental cleaning before? Like, serious question. Have you ever gotten a dental cleaning? Because I got one recently. And by recently, I mean on Monday. And I gotta tell you, it wasn't that much of a bloodbath as I expected. Honestly, I expected to be like sacrificed to the gods. Just, you know, a blood sacrifice for the rain god so that it actually rains and it stops, you know, being too fucking hot. So I was fully prepared to die on the operating table because I haven't gone to the dentist in probably what? 2 years? I know, big tooted and not going to the dentist. What is this? I get one every 6 months. I found out that that is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get one every 6 months. I didn't know that. I did got one, like I said, a couple years ago, but I kind of forgot, and I stopped going because I forgot. And now I was getting to like a little bit of a dire situation, if I may be honest, because my teeth were hurting while just drinking cold water. And if you know anything about teeth, if you know anything about your own health, if you ever paid attention to your own health, you know that that's not a good thing. Your teeth just hurting for running water is not good. So I went fully prepared for them to tell me to take all of my teeth. To, you know what, tell me the jig is up. You, unfortunately, are not making it out of here. And unfortunately, we're going to have to sell your body on eBay because, you know, I genuinely thought that it was a lost case, to be honest. It turns out I'm not that bad of a lost case. Not that bad. Still, though, I still got to get a couple fillings. Not because I have cavities, but because apparently, allegedly, I am not really sure. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I apparently have a congenital, and by the way, if you guys don't know what the big word is, because I recently learned it and it makes me feel smart. Congenital means from birth, and I have a congenital condition, apparently. And from what she told me, if I understood it properly, the enamel of my front 4 teeth, when I was born, didn't form properly, so it was very weak already to begin with. And in the last 2 months, I have been impounding my body with sugar because I was in so much pain that I needed something to make me feel good. So I kind of fucked up. And now I have to go next week to get some resin poured on my teeth. You know what? My teeth are going to be an art project. And that's going to be fun. It's going to be fun for the next few weeks. But yeah, I'm doing things. Genuinely, I don't think I should have been so afraid because it wasn't actually that painful, to be honest. It was mostly just pressure. And pressure didn't feel that bad. At least not until you get too close to the ear. Because when you actually get close to the ear, that thing is like a war cry. It's like your ears are bleeding. You're convulsing on the floor because when it gets close to, you know, the ear area, it just hurts a lot. It doesn't hurt the teeth. It hurts the eye, the ear. Yes, the eye, whatever. But yeah, resin part. That might be one of the dental procedures I haven't gotten through yet. The other one is an implant. Really? You haven't gotten that many dental procedures? I mean, I haven't that many either. I mean, do cleanings count? Does a dental cleaning count as a dental procedure? I don't go until 6 years. You know, at least you got it right in what number. One number is 6. It's supposed to be 6. Oh, God. Hi, Cleo. How you doing? I was talking about my health. Not the medical professional popping in as I'm talking about the fact that I don't get enough cleanings in my dental area. Damn. Jesus, why are you fucking screaming? Ugh. Sorry about that. My sister just has a talent for screaming whenever I do things. I was recording yesterday, and she had the audacity to start playing music in the middle of my recording. So hopefully that doesn't hurt anything. Yeah, Las Malas del Juicio was a real pain. Is this a safe space? Can I talk about this? Is this... Honestly, I'm gonna preface this by saying that for most of my life, I've gotten with undiagnosed and unmedicated ADHD. Let us put that right off the get-go, okay? Let us just get that out of the way. I'm still not medicated because that is a lot of money that I don't have. But, you know, let us just put it there, right? Let us put it there. Hi, Amber. How you doing? This is no longer a safe space. Damn. Okay, let me just start there, okay? Let me just start there. I had a lot of mental conditions in which prevents me from keeping up with this. I am not a person who was very good with hygiene in the first years of their life of having to take care of it alone. This applies to many things, including, but not limited to, my mouth. And so, for most of my life, I did not really brush that much. To be honest, let's be honest here. So, as it turns out, that's not good for your teeth. That's not good. You're supposed to brush for a reason. There's nursery rhymes because of it. And that ended up happening in my judgment teeth. Judgment teeth. That's not what they're called. What are they called in English? What are they called in English again? That's not judgment teeth. What are they? Wisdom teeth. Yeah, wisdom tooth. Wisdom tooth. The electric toothbrush is for your mouth, not just a marital aid. Fuck off. Listen, I did not have an electric toothbrush. That was too expensive, yo. Too expensive. No. I'm not that bougie. Yeah, wisdom tooth. So that basically caused my wisdom tooth to rot from the inside out. And that was a problem. Because I started doing the dumb thing instead of going to a medical professional to get help. You know? What's so wise about a tooth? I don't know. I feel like judgment tooth is better. You know, the name that we have for it in Spanish, judgment tooth, because they judge how much pain you're able to tolerate. That's what they're for. That is what they're for. So my wisdom teeth rotted from the inside out, and I did the dumb thing, and I decided to start taking painkillers instead of, doing the smart thing and going to a medical professional. And I just was popping them like Tic Tacs. Every time I was feeling pain, because I was told that this is normal with wisdom tooths, I just took a pill. Yeah, you shouldn't really ignore pain at all, in the slightest. So, one Saturday, I was by myself at home. My uncle had passed away. Woohoo, so sad. But this is not about him. This is about me. My uncle had passed away, and I just stayed home because I don't like funerals. I don't see the point in them, and I feel very sad, and I don't want to feel sad. And that fucking weekend, my teeth had decided that it had enough. He had to go. He had to leave. And it was screaming pain for, I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it was just 24 hours. I don't think I could I didn't think I slept for the whole night in one of those weekends. And it was basically just drinking cold water. Just cold water all day, every day. Just, washing my system with just cold water. And it was so bad. It felt so painful. And I was alone. I think that's probably what made it worse. It's just, I was alone at home. And so, I got really, really sad really fast. And by the end of that, I did got my tooth extracted. I actually think I have a picture of it, but I don't think I should show you because that is probably gonna get me demonetized on literally everything. So yeah, broken tooth from the inside out. Don't recommend it. And then the other time I got the other one out. Post it on the OnlyFans? You want me to post my broken tooth on the OnlyFans? Waiting like that is just gone the since right around the corner. I mean, yeah, that's the reason why I decided to, start to take care of it now before it was too late. And I will say, to give myself credit, Cleo, before you judge me too hard, the dentist said that I wasn't that bad, okay? That it was a 7 out of 10, It was getting dire, but not too bad. I don't have that many cavities, and she said that it was pointless to cover them because she couldn't cover them properly because they were very small. So, I would like a written apology. Thank you very much. I did fine, okay? I did fine. I am fine. I'm okay. But yeah, I'm gonna take care of take better care of my tooth now. At least I will try. I will try to remember. I've been really good about remembering at least once a once a day. You know, asking of me 2 times a day, that is a little bit too much, sweetie. That's a little bit too much. A plus doesn't make up for a minus 55? What the fuck do you mean? You're very much still at fault. Okay, listen. I know it's my fault. I know it's my fault. I know it's my fault. But I'm taking care of it now. At least be proud of me for once. Jeez. Reverse it for nighttime if you must. Yeah. I actually do it nighttime. And if I remember, I do it in the morning, but I have to remember, which is... But girl, I barely remember my name sometimes. Sometimes I forget that my name is not actually written. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I think that's enough procrastinating though. But yeah, I hope you guys are not as bad as me when it comes to your dental health. Please take care of your dental health, you know. So, yeah, that's what's been going on with me recently. I got a dental cleaning, I got unemployment, and so life is good, bitch. Life is good. But yeah, what is the purpose of today's stream? What are we supposed to be doing today? Well, part of it is I forgot to set it up, but I'll give me just one moment. I'll set it up real quick. Just real quick. Just give me one moment, okay? Oh, God. I forgot to set this up. I thought I was bad in my dental cleaning, but you're in another level. Hey, that's mean. Listen, I tried, okay? I tried to do my best. Hold on, let me see if this works. Is this not working? Please work. Nope, that does not work. 1 second. Add window capture. Whatever, I don't care to name it. Window capture. DaVinci Resolve. There we go. Hold on. I'm getting there. Wait. Oh, it's fine. You don't need to see everything. There we go. I could have been with the pressure. I grew up in a house of bullies. I remember all of my hygiene, or I will be told that my smell will be up. No, I get ya. Here's the thing, though. My family decided to focus on other aspects of my life that were not my hygiene. They decided to focus on my weight. They decided to focus on my gayness, if you will. Not really anything to do with my hygiene, you know? Because I feel like in also my hygiene is not that bad, but I like to play it up for comedic effect, you know? But yeah, my hygiene is not so bad, but it's not amazing, to be honest. In fact, I feel like I should be better about it, but well, it's not too late to start. It's not too late to start taking care of yourself. At least I think. I would like to believe. But yeah. What are we going to be doing today, though, folks? What is the purpose of today's stream? Well, after 24 minutes of procrastination, I am now starting what I'm supposed to be doing. The hygiene problems came from those other 2 things. Well, yeah, kind of. Okay, listen. It doesn't help. Is that potty training? I know how to go to the bathroom, bitch. How fucking dare you? How? You are so annoying right now. What the fuck? I can go to the bathroom without my mommy, you know? I can wipe myself. Thank you. I cannot believe I'm defending myself for this. You guys are... That is exhausting. That is the wrong thing. Anyway, so... Let me stop procrastinating. You guys are not helping. To be fair, it is you guys' fault that I procrastinate so much sometimes. All right. So, as you guys know, I am not that good at keeping track for myself. I think the whole conversation prior exemplified that I'm really not that good at keeping time for myself. I am good at getting things done in short bursts, but after a while I lose interest, or as I would like to say, I feel bored, you know? So doing stuff like editing is not really up my forte because of that reason. So basically, what you guys are here for is to laugh at me. You guys are here to humiliate me and shame me into actually finishing at least one short. The expectation is one short. The hope is 3, but it's let's be frank. It's only gonna be. It's been half an hour and I haven't even started, so it's probably gonna be 1. So that is gonna be your job for the next couple minutes to 2 hours, is to bully me into editing. Don't let me get too far away. Unless you engage in conversation with me. If you engage in conversation with me, then I can blame you for that. But yeah, I have 3 shorts right up here. Is the makeup shorts, because I decided to make it part of my content now because I like makeup. So they have audio. All they really need is video editing. Now, you may be thinking, but Renan, for a speed paint, what kind of editing are you going to be doing? Well, I think just a plain speed paint is not quite cutting it for my taste. I like to have at least a little bit more pop-ups, aside from text. Yes, my avatar being there and, a couple jokes. Because, I like to consider myself funny. I like to think I'm funny. So, yeah. I'm going to show you the first video. You guys let me know what you think, okay? Let me know what you think about this whole thing. And let me know if I should just re-record everything, okay? Whoops. Hold on. I just realized that I don't have audio. I made Pokemon makeup looks. Among the many personalities that live inside my brain, makeup has always been one of them. And I could never actually wear it though because of my mom. And look, the woman almost had a heart attack when I told her I was gay. I was wearing wigs when I was 6 years old and putting full drag shows at the family events. So, cut her some slack, she's a little slow. Anyway, I always wanted to try it, so why not start with a drawing? Oh, and by the way, what do you think this Pokemon is? I'll give you a hint. It is a poison type. What do you think? Sound good? Sound great? Is it a good base? I hope it is, because this is what I'm going for. I will say, though, it isn't a joke that my mom was surprised that I was gay. When you guys meet me, like, people from Lunari's raid, Lunari's Peppers, and Marisa's raid, people who came from there, could you tell I was gay from the get-go? Could you tell? Or was it just, like, something that you didn't expect? Because I feel like it's obvious, but, well, sometimes I gotta ask just to make myself feel good. Because sometimes I feel I am not too much, and then I am completely too much and over in my head. Let me get my PNG tuber here. You're this massive blip on them gate. Okay, but how big, though? How big we're talking about? Is it really that obvious? Like, I feel like most people will guess that I'm a woman first. I think that's what most people guess. Let me just put this in the thing. That's not video transition. I like to think that it's not that obvious, but then I also kind of advertise myself like that, so who knows? Who knows? Sometimes I wish I wasn't this gay, but if I wasn't this gay, would you guys watch me? Like, let's be honest here. Let's all be honest. Would you guys even care if I wasn't this gay? Because I feel like you guys wouldn't care. I want to use the bunny one. You know what I need? I need to download that thingy that is, what's it called again? The auto subs thingy, the thing that automatically does like subtitles for your DaVinci. I feel like I need to get that, but I feel too lazy to get it. But that would improve my speed so bad. Oh yeah, by the way, I wanted to ask. Let me just scooch myself out of the picture right here. I wanted to ask, do you think it's a good idea to put the video like this just to, show one side. Because the thing is that the other side is being covered by a reference picture of the Pokemon. So I was thinking that it would be like a good idea to keep it surprise and just to ask the viewers, ask the audience, if you will, what the Pokemon is. Because, some of these are not that obvious. Actually, I have a great question. Those of you who weren't in the stream before, who weren't on this Pokemon makeup stream, what Pokemon do you think this is? Let me just show you the final product, actually. Well, what Pokemon do you think this is? Those shorts are trailers from the main video anyway. The thing is that there is no main video. This is the stream, so this is the video. That's it. There's really nothing that much going on with this. Linen, what? What do you want from me? Why are you calling me by my government name? Hello? What did I do? But yeah, there's not gonna be a video on this because I don't have enough footage to make it into a full video, to be honest. This whole thing, all three makeup looks, all three makeup looks, that'll take around, I think, a minute or so. So that's not really enough footage for a full video. Sinclair is superior. You are so fucking wrong, bitch. What the fuck? Do you know, like, Sinclair maybe is cheaper, but that's also 10 times hotter. There's a reason why most of the stuff that you own is made out of cotton, because it's just too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. Okay, let's see. Among the many. Oh shit! I forgot. So one of the things that I like to do with these, for those who haven't been in an editing stream from me before, is I like to do a little pop-up thing. Which is done by doing 3 frames. I usually count like 2 or 3 frames. And I go like this. Fully pull it down. Pull it up a little bit. And then this one should be in the place where you want it to be. And it does this little among the many bouncing effect that I found really cute. But that is the wrong place, actually, so I need to redo that. Oops. I don't want it to be too intrusive. Big on tailoring is nothing to do with tailoring, to be honest. Because most of the stuff that is made that is non-synthetic has nothing to do with animals. The only thing that has to do is with silk. And I don't remember if those are done by moths or if those are done by spiders. I don't quite remember, to be honest. Is it moth or spiders? But yeah, much tailoring is already begun to begin with, so. Among the many personnel. Okay, so that's good. I like the place. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not an exact science, though. I don't always do 1, 2, 3. I sometimes do 5. I sometimes do 4, depending off. Among the many. What the fuck? Among the many. Why is that so slow? Hello? Did I miscount? Oh yeah, I absolutely did. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there you go. That should be better. There we go. That should read better. Among the many. That is still too slow though. What the fuck? Okay, fuck this. 1, 2, 3. Maybe a 3 would be better. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see. It could also be that my machine is heating up a little bit too fast because I haven't cleaned. Speaking of things that I haven't done, and speaking of things that I should be doing, I haven't cleaned my PC in a while. But honestly, it's because I've been too lazy to buy the what is it called? The air in a can, the pressurized air. And I am afraid now to figure out what kind of bones I'm gonna find in there, you know? Because I have a feeling, I have a slight feeling that the moment that I open this bitch up and try to clean it with the pressurized air, it's genuinely going to be full on Jurassic Park. It's going to be discovering bones.
The many personalities.
Oh shit. Rat skeletons, exactly. I feel so afraid now. I feel afraid of what I'm going to find in there.
Among the many
On the other hand, it isn't that bad. It isn't that bad because for like most of the past weeks I haven't been using it that much because well I have been working not from home. Therefore, it hasn't been getting that much use. But yeah, I need to clean it. I'm going to buy the pressurized air tomorrow.
Among the many personalities that live inside my brain. Among the many personalities.
Why does that feel too slow still? Oh, I know what we can do for this joke. Hold on. I know what we can do here. 1 second. I know we can do it here. So my PNG has a lot of little expressions that I could use for this. For this little joke. Among the many personalities, and I just switch faces like crazy. That kind of would be cute. Now the thing is though, is I gotta get it into the same space. Does it zoom in? Yes, it is. Okay. Sure. Okay, I have a question though. How many shorts do you think I'm gonna finish? How many shorts? I have 3 on the line. So, do you have faith in me? Do you have faith in me to finish anything? That is the question that I'm asking today in the studio.
The personalities that live.
Okay. Let me just do.
The personality.
Pair. I feel like this would be a good place to end this one. And angry. You know what I should probably do? You're good at telling me yourself. Shut up, Umbra. Damn it. Hey, Umbra, how you doing, sweetheart? Hope you're doing okay. I haven't seen you in a while. We still need to go to the Chinese restaurant. Although I don't think that that's gonna be possible since I don't work anymore. But well, hopefully we can go. Hopefully. And then I need another one. What else? Do I have a crying? I do have a crying one, I think. Yeah, I do. Yeah, Pog. Pog. I can cover for you. But it would feel so bad though. I would feel so bad because I don't. The idea was all of us together, just having fun.
The personalities that live.
Okay. Personalities. Okay, there we go. No feel bad, only accept. But what if I don't wanna? What if I don't wanna? What if I wanna earn my place like a man? Huh? What if I wanna earn my place at this household? That is such a toxic mentality. Hold on.
Among the many personalities that live.
Okay. Now, first of all, I need to delete these. It is a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Your Honor is a joke. But yeah, for the most part, when it comes to editing, mostly the thing that happens to me is I sort of blank out on what I want to do with things. Because sometimes I'm like sitting here for like a good 10-15 minutes trying to figure out what is it that I want to what is it that I want to do there, which is the reason why I started to do less edited videos. Like I'm trying to do it in a way in which is not necessary for me to introduce that much, you know, the clownery work, if you will. Is the solution whatever Chinese restaurant? Honestly, depends. I've been thinking about it, to be honest. I'm not really sure how much I would like restaurant work or retail, but you know, if I'm not able to get a job in a month, then I might as well, you know, I might as well find a job at a restaurant, which I think would be good for me. Maybe it would forge my character, or force me to commit suicide. Either one of the either one, it's probably gonna happen. Who knows what's gonna happen first?
Live inside my brain.
Okay, the word brain. Ooh, wait, no. I know exactly. I know exactly what picture I want to do. I want to do the SpongeBob meme here. You know what? One of the things that I love to do for myself is literally just make fun of myself, because honestly, who is not? If you guys are not always here to make fun of me, so if you guys are not here to make fun of me, I have to make fun of myself somehow. Like this. Relax, as the fitness is because of words in this half an hour break dissociate cannot make a sandwich. I don't like that though. I don't know what's wrong with me. I generally don't know what's wrong with me. Because I feel like this should be easy for me, but for some reason it isn't. Like it doesn't come as easy as it really should be. Okay, let's see how that looks.
Among the many personalities that live inside.
Okay, the personalities thing.
Many personalities.
Okay, I need to listen to.
Among the many personalities.
Okay, personalities ends there, so I guess I just need to pace it out better. Hold on. If there is one thing that I'm good at though, when it comes to editing, is kinda telling people what to do. That sounds horrible now that I think about it. But I don't know, I have good ideas for other people's videos. Like if you show me a video, I think I could probably tell you like a good direction to go to. But when it comes to, you know, my own stuff, then I have no idea what to do. Suddenly I don't have any skills.
Among the many personalities that live.
Okay.
Many personalities that live in.
Okay, something is wrong. Oh, right. I forgot to change this. Whoops. I forgot to change the size. Hey, Amber, is this everything that you were expecting?
Among the many personalities that live inside my brain.
Okay, this should be better.
Among the many personalities that live inside.
No, that doesn't feel right. Hold on. I just admitted to being a Karen manager. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Huh? Hold on, what did I say? I completely forgot now. Shit.
He's a living. He's a living. Inside my brain.
Maybe this will be better with a transition. Hold on. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Nope, not like that. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. My expectation is when the Mariana Trench and somehow you reach spawn. See, this is why I don't like to do this work online, like live. But at the same time, if I don't do it live, I'm never gonna do it. So, and this is the reason why I pay people to do this shit for me.
My brain.
Okay, this is fine. And then we'll let the video run a little bit. Makeup has always been one of them. And I could never actually wear it. Oh god, what the fuck am I saying here? Imagine us, imagine us as the person with the weight motivating you to work. You know, on the one hand you do, but on the other hand, it makes me feel so shameful. It makes me feel the shame. I feel red. I feel really bad about it. Because I also feel like that maybe this is not that entertaining for you as it should be. Because one of the things that I did is I prepared topics and I kind of blew through them in the first, you know, what, 20 minutes of the stream. So I don't really have that much to talk about, to be honest. Nothing that big has happened ever since the last time that I've been here. I mean, other than the fact that I fell twice today. You guys want to hear about that? Because that's not really that interesting. But I fell twice on my way to the grocery store. Because, you know, I was feeling really tired. I woke up really early for some reason. I still have my bed mannerisms. No, that's not mannerisms. What's it called again? My bed routine, I guess. I still wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning, you know? Despite the fact that I don't really have to anymore. I still wake up that early for some reason. So, because of that, I was really tired when I had to go to the grocery store, which was at like 8 a.m. or something. So I had to wait. I had to go there. And I think I was just really tired that my body decided to be like, Heard, word, let's go to the floor right now. I really wanted to lay down and my body said, okay, sure, be on the floor. Just a little bit. Just take a little bit of a break. And I twisted my ankle 2 times and hit my knee 2 times in the same spot. You know, sometimes you wonder why I'm still alive. I don't know, girl. I don't know. And I could never actually wear it though because of my mom. Because of my mom. And look. What to do there? Well, I don't think there's that much that's necessary there. The woman almost had a heart attack. Hold on, let me delete this right here. Boop. But yeah, 2 times, Sombra, 2 times. Honestly, I don't think I fell at all when I met you, right? Did I fall? No, I didn't fall. Because see the thing, I have an unfortunate thing with me, which is every single time that I go out, I just forget how to walk, and therefore, oh yeah, I almost fell. You're so right. It used to be much worse when I was a child, though. It used to be much worse. There will not be a single time in which I didn't go out and I did not hurt myself in any way, shape, or form. Stop wearing 9-inch heels, girl. Not even heels, just like flat-footed. Barely wearing any shoes because my chanclas for some reason are very slim. So I am as grounded as I can be, and I still eat shit. You know? You hit a slightly elevated part of the sidewalk. Oh god. Do you guys ever wonder why I'm still alive? Do you guys ever wonder how I made it out this far? Because I have no idea, to be honest. Size 12 have an arse? First of all, I'm not a size 12, thank you very much. I have woman's feet, almost. I have an average size woman's feet, almost. Actually, wait, hold on. Before I speak out of my ass, Umbra, do you know how to do conversions between Mexican sizes and American sizes? Because I'm a 6.5. And mostly just because my feet are wide. And I feel like that's on the smaller size for men's, from what I heard. But I'm not really sure. Do you know how to convert that? Because I'm gonna Google that. Okay, let me see. Bitch, can I see this chart, please? This is not helping. Nope. That doesn't help. You usually add two numbers to make it US, so I would be a 9.5 then? No, that's not two numbers. That's wait, no, 8.5. 8.5. That is embarrassing. Holy shit. I'm 8.5 then. I'm 8.5. 8.5 on US size. What can I put here? Look, the woman almost had a heart. Okay, now I need to keep that. The woman. We measure in centimeters, just take out the first number. I have no idea what the basis for the US system is. I don't know what the US is doing, to be honest. I don't know what they do with the metric system. I don't really know what's going on with them. Because honestly, why are we doing that? Why are we doing too much is the question. We're doing too much with the sizes. Like, are you telling me that you had to be unique enough that you couldn't use the same metric that we all use? You know? You have to use inches instead of centimeters, even though centimeters are more accurate. Like, that's the funny thing, is that between my friends, we're widely different sizes, but because of inches, some of us still fall in the same bracket, which is 5'5". I technically still fall under 5'5", even though I'm 170 centimeters. That's not fair. I would like to be smaller, please. Thank you. I am confused on what I'm supposed to do here. I mean, I don't have the footage of that though. I could use the footage of that, but I don't have it. Let me just rewatch that again. And look, the woman almost had a heart attack when I told her I was gay. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I think I know what. Oh, I know what. I know what. I know what. I absolutely know what. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. I was taller than you. I remember you saying higher me. No, bitch, you're taller than me. You're absolutely taller than me. You absolutely are. You're much taller than I am. What are you talking about? I'm telling you, you're absolutely taller than me. Absolutely taller. Oh, I wish I could get this easier. Hmm. I'm looking for a clip of the Simpsons, but I don't know how to get this properly. You know what I would normally do, actually? What I would normally do is go to YouTube and screen record it with OBS. But the thing is I'm using OBS right now to stream, so that isn't gonna work. Uh. Hmm. I'm trying to look for. No, that's not gonna work out. Oh, maybe I could do the fainting woman painting. Hmm. What the fuck is that? Is that a monkey? Wait, everybody, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I need to show you guys this. Hold on. Everybody, shut up. Hello? Can you please copy the image? No, I guess you cannot copy it for some reason. Okay, there we go. Is that a monkey? Hold on, let me move over here. Is this a monkey? Is that a monkey or is that my sleep paralysis demon? Because I don't know how to feel about it. Is this what happens at night when you sleep? You know, your body is completely dislocated and then you have a horse watching you. Pira, the horse is here. Yeah, that is definitely an interesting piece of artwork. Okay, sure. I could use this one now. No, it's a demon. You think? If it's a demon, though, why is it looking so inquisitively? Like, don't you know what you're there to do, sir? The horse is there for entertainment purposes. What entertainment purposes? Are we talking about a Catherine the Great type of situation? Demons used to be bad, another kind of you. Are you suggesting that I'm supposed to be a demon? The horse is the demon, the monkey's protecting you. Oh. So what you're saying is that whenever I go to bed, there's a mystical monkey that protects me at all times. Well, that makes sense. That's probably the reason why I have shortness of breath. I'm kidding, I don't have shortness of breath. I'm not that fat yet. Not yet. I'm gaining weight, but I'm starting to work out a little bit. And by workout, I mean I started walking again. Not that much, to be honest, because sometimes I still forget to go out. But I'm trying. I'm trying to be more active now that I have places to go. So I hope that that's enough for me to be able to go down weight. If not, then I'm gonna have to start with calisthenics, as Ember likes to call them. Let's see. I think I know what to do here. I love this picture. I love this painting, by the way, because this woman looks so over it. Let's just look at her face for a moment. Let's just look at her face for a moment. She always look like, ooh, oh, here she goes again, fainting on the fainting couch. Do you guys know that fainting couches actually used to be a thing? Apparently, fainting was a thing that people did a lot back in the day. So you know, that was actually a thing that people used to have. Isn't that hilarious? I think I can make this funny if I introduce some dialogue. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think this might be good enough. Are you suggesting that Danny... What do you mean Danny DeVito is an angel? Are we talking about the one from her? Wait, Danny DeVito is the one who voiced the... Is it a centaur? No, that's not a centaur. What is the case? Like the little guy, the little gremlin from Hercules that trains him. Now who started blasting? No, I'm not talking about that one. That one is 80s. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna introduce some dialogue here. You know what? I don't think it even needs dialogue. This is funny to me already. Wow, hold on. That is not what I meant it to do. Okay, there we go, I think. Yeah, that works. Okay. That works for me. Does it not work for you? What do you guys think on that one? I feel like the point stands uh even without dialogue. Hold on. If you need to rewatch it again fully for that, I can play it for you. No, that works for me. By the way, in case you can't understand what I'm saying, because for some reason I decided to speak really fast on the recording, I said the woman almost had a heart attack because I told her I was gay. That's what I said, in case it wasn't clear. Because sometimes I feel like I speak too fast, and then, some things are lost in translation. Like, my brain thinks faster than what my tongue can do for some reason, so. What do you guys think? Do you think that works? I feel like it works, but let me know. I need the picture of that girl with the glitter. I wonder where this icon is today. Now that I think about it. I need to download this picture. Do you guys ever wonder what this girl is doing today? You guys ever wonder where she's going? I wonder what life that she ever had. Because like she looks like she's having a lot of fun. She looks like she knows she said that this is her moment. I wonder if she's still alive now. You know what though? You bet you're probably in the military. Why the military? You know what's gonna happen though? You know that the first time that I try makeup is good. It's fully. I'm gonna fully embody this picture. The first time that I try to do makeup for myself, that is not Halloween makeup. And you know what the best part is though? Is that when I even inevitably bomb at my first makeup look, the thing that's probably gonna happen is that I will absolutely pretend as though this is what I tried to do. That this was what I was trying to invoke. This was my calling. I need to find. Okay, you know what? This is gonna work for now. Or Amazon? Why Amazon out of all places? She's no longer a child, they're not gonna want her. Why would she be at Amazon? That is a little bit too dark of a joke. I'm so sorry. That's a little bit too dark. Jesus. No, this picture's not gonna work now that I think about it. What could I do here? Wow, your audition for Killer Clown from Outer Space was amazing. Fuck! That's what. That is so nasty and rude. That is so nasty and rude from you. I know. I feel like a video would be better shown here. And I just realized that I have not had audio for a little bit. What could I do here? You guys have any idea what to do with like this soundbite? You guys have any idea what I could do for this soundbite? Because I'm having a hard time thinking about what I could do here. I know that not everything needs to be a joke. But does it not need to? Is the question that I'm asking today in the studio. I know. Hold on, let me just put it back. I had a heart attack when I told her I was gay. I was wearing wigs when I was 6 years old and putting full drag shows at the family events, so... Cut her some slack, she's a little slow. You know what, I think I can probably just do the PNG. Yeah, I think I can just do the PNG. No need to be too fancy about it. No, but I'm not gonna use this one. I'm just gonna use the other one. Well, I'm not very creative when it comes to it. Oh, SpongeBob in drag. Oh, that could be cute. I like that. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, this picture's great, actually. Hold on. Oh, bitch. I like this picture. Hold on. I don't think I've seen that many clips of modern SpongeBob, to be honest. I know that they got an eerily fucking gross for some reason. Like, I don't think that the modern SpongeBob is for kids anymore. With the amount of gross shit that happens there. It's insanity, dude. It's insanity. It doesn't feel like it's for kids. I feel like that's gotta cause some trauma. It's gotta cause something, that's for sure. I was wearing wigs when I... Oh, shit. Something... Yeah. What did I move? Oh, yeah. Whoops. God. It's become worse than Flapjack. Oh, I know. Flapjack was already cutting it when it came to like the grotesque zoom-ins and stuff like that. Wow, you saying slay out of anything that I do is a surprise to me. I'll be honest with you, because you almost never. I don't think you're gay enough for that. I must be doing something right. I was wearing wigs when I was 6. Hold on, maybe not there. Because it is my idea. Maybe not there. Hold on. Hold on. Hold a moment. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. It should be a little bit delayed. And I'm just gonna copy, paste. This doesn't know. I don't see the timeline that well. Wigs when I was wearing wigs when I was 6 years old and putting full... Or maybe it could be the reversed. I was wearing wigs when I was 6 years old and I was wearing wigs when I was 6 years old and putting full drag. Crossfade. Do I have that here? That would be a video transition, right? Crossfade. Crash zoom. You used DaVinci Resolve, right? Oh. Do you mean cross dissolve? I can only assume you mean this. It doesn't seem to have an opacity though. Okay. I was wearing wigs when I was 6 years old and putting full drag. Okay. And then I can just do like a slow zoom in. I was wearing wigs when I was just like a very, very slow zoom in. Almost had a heart attack when I told her I was gay. I was wearing. Nah, that doesn't work though. I was wearing wigs when I was. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like the crossfade. Maybe I like it for it to fade out, but no, I don't think I like that. 6 years old and putting full drag. No. Yeah, something doesn't. Oh, I feel like I'm either executing this really bad, but I don't know what you mean because I didn't like the crossfade. I kind of ruined the joke of the other one. Ugh. Mm. The thing is, though, is I don't think that this one can be that long, or otherwise it doesn't feel punchy. I was wearing wigs when I was 6 years old and putting full drag. So maybe if I fade it away like this, maybe that would feel better. I was 6 years old and putting full drag. I mean, that could be okay because it transitions to the makeup look in itself, and that kind of, I guess that kind of ties it in a little. I think. Let's see. I made Pokemon makeup looks. Among the many personalities that live inside my brain, makeup has always been one of them. And I could never actually wear it though because of my mom. And look, the woman. That feels too empty. Something needs to happen here. Oh, hold on. Maybe a mother with a chancla meme. Because, you know, my mom is Mexican and she does have that superpower. She somehow was able to make it so it kind of like boomerang sometimes. So I will not say that that is not true, but I feel like she needs to inherit that power to me. But here's the thing though. If I am gender fluid and I become a parent, does the power of the chancla come and go? Or do I get it permanently? Because it's only mothers that are able to do that. Fathers are able to do something different with a belt. But with a chancla, that is only moms who are able to do that kind of sorcery. I'm trying to look for a video, maybe, rather than a whole thing. Do Jengas at both ends of the bells. Is that my superpower now? Is that what's gonna happen? What if it's the Hey Turbo, how you doing, sweetie? How's it going? What if it's one of those things? It's like, you ever see like one of those like in the movies that they make it spin and then they throw it and it ties around the person's legs? Is that what's gonna happen? Because here's what I picture. I spin it, I throw it, it ties around my kid's legs, and then it comes back around, and because of the chanclas being on the bottom, they just like immediately like turbo to the buttocks, you know? Bolas. I know, but I don't know what they're called. I don't think they're simply just called balls, are they? I'm off tomorrow, so I'm trying to finish some stuff. What are you working on? Let me know. What are you guys working on, to be honest? Because you guys, I guarantee you that you are making a lot more progress than I am. Hold on, I'm gonna look for a video. Oh, this is a Facebook video. Shit. Can I download this? No. But I want to record it. Okay, so you guys are about to see how I do things. This is such an ancient video, Jesus. Holy shit, Mary. Some art. I'm just looking for an RPG making game. Oh, you're making an RPG maker? That is so cute. What the heck? What is it about? Because making things in RPG Maker is fucking hard, bro. That's fucking hard. I don't think I'll be able to concentrate enough to do that. Okay, let's just do this real quick. I'm just gonna do this. Let me just move to... I don't need to move. I'm just gonna record this real quick. You guys need to see this. You need to see this shit, by the way. This shit is so funny for no reason. Just look at this. Just look at this. I love that so much. Okay, that's all I needed. Wow. I forgot that you guys can see the full thing. Whoops. Please do not pay attention to my tabs. My tabs are none of your business, okay? The things that I search and look for are not on your business. Working on my own video while you do this short. How far along are you versus how far along am I? I feel so incredibly embarrassed right now. Oh, did I stop recording? Yes, I did. Okay, thank God. Okay, this should be good enough to use. Although this is gonna have audio because I was doing it while live on stream. I'm sorry that I used the much superior and better for your eyes light mode. You know it's better for your eyes? Because here's the thing, all of you dark mode users want to look at shit completely obscure, and that's not good for you. You're not supposed to be looking at screens in the dark. You're not supposed to be looking at screens in the dark. You motherfucking cave goblins. You're supposed to be looking at your screens in a full, well-lit area. So by that point, why do you need light mode? Why do you need dark mode? No, light mode is better for you. Yeah, weirdos. There is one on Sonic Tales and one about my Persona fanfic. Oh. Wait, what is your Persona fanfic about? Is it yaoi? Please tell me it's yaoi. Is it yaoi? Because if it's yaoi, sign me the fuck up, bitch. Hold on. I'm gonna need to make this bigger. Is Yahweh? Ooh, please do send it to me. I wanna see it. What the fuck? Is he having a heart attack? Oh my god. That bro. I think like I only need this. Hey, it's not gonna be on screen that long, so let's see. Let's see if this is what I need. I need to make this faster. Just speed it up a little. Okay, let's see how that looks. I feel like the timing is not right though. Okay, there we go. There we go. There is a better timing. There is a timing. Okay, there we go. Hmm. Maybe here would be better. Hmm. Not really sure. What is happening with this transition though? Okay, this should be better. The problem is I got stuck making a character model for my persona OC, so I could never get them into the game. But now I'm like I should use a bigly familiar character to save time. Oh, so you're trying to make a game about your persona OC? Isn't that gonna be really hard though? Particularly to make on an RPG? I mean, to be fair though, I guess Persona as a series did start like as a pixel game. Did it actually? Wait, I need to Google that. It's just 5 areas still though. That's a lot of work. If you manage to pull it off, I hats off to you because that is a lot of fucking work. Hmm. I need to look at a Mexican party. Because Mexican parties have very specific looks to them. And none of all of this fucking bullshit that you see on Google. Oh, I know, I know. Wait, I need an actual picture of this happening though. I don't need a drawing. Although to be fair, this is certainly what happens. Certainly this happens. So the thing is, I don't know how many of you have experiences like I probably my Latin American viewers, if there's any of you here right now, you guys probably know and understand what happens at Mexican parties when you're a child, because you know you kinda the party doesn't stop until the liquor is over. The party doesn't even end until like everybody's like passed out drunk in the field at like 3 a.m. in the morning. And when you're a child, you're not really allowed to leave, and your parents are certainly not leaving until the party is over, because you know your mother's gotta grab that. I hate the wrapped in a tortilla. Not exactly. Not exactly. You know that your mom ain't leaving until everybody else is leaving so that she can take the centerpiece home? She's not leaving until she can get her dad, to be honest. And your father, well, I don't really know what a father does because I don't have a father, but you bet your ass. You bet your ass that happens. And so I need to show you essentially the example of this. But I'm trying to find a picture of the kid that did it. But I guess I'll have to go with a... Ah, shit. I don't think I can find a picture of this rapper. Oh well, I guess this will have to do. Oh, this is a tiny ass image though. This is tiny. Oh well, it's big enough for what I needed. So essentially, this will be what would happen because your parents didn't want to leave yet, and you were already tired. Well, what if it is just pull the lawn chairs and just set you to sleep in there, full volume on the speakers though, doing the tsum tsum tsum, making the windows just vibrate, threatening to break, and that was the best sleep that you get in years though. I will say. I don't think I've ever had the best sleep possible until that scenario. Oh, but you bet your ass. As soon as you got home, though, your energy, because you were a child, was back up in an instant, no matter what you did. And so it was really, their parents were playing themselves, right? They were playing themselves. Because you shouldn't really let your child sleep until they're fully ready to just stay like that for 7 hours. I don't know how long do children sleep. I hear they're wrapping a tortilla and beat you like a piñata with chanclas. Oh, that would be a fun theme though. That would be a fun theme for a Mexican party. Also, why you got SpongeBob and dragging your tabs? Because of this picture. That's what I need it for. I told you not to look at my tabs, though. Stop snooping. Those are private. Those are private stuff. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. You don't need to know what I'm about. You don't need to know what I'm doing. Okay, you know what? Maybe I could use my PNG for this. Stop flashing your private stuff then. I'm not flashing it anymore. You guys are not supposed to see it. It's literally out of screen. And also, to be honest, if you think that I'm not doing like anything, I am not your angel. I am not an idol. All I am is, somebody with a little bit too much time in their hands. I wish this model would have their eyes closed though, just to fully fit with the vibe. But well, you know what? It's just gonna be in like a couple seconds of the video anyway. A lesser imp? How dare you? All I am is just a little bunny just trying to make your day brighter. Is this entertaining, by the way? Are you guys having fun? I gotta know before I continue with this plan of doing this on stream, because if it's not really that fun, then that might be a problem. Because then I will have to find something else to do on Wednesdays. I could do art streams on Wednesdays, just like general art streams. It's fun work, Panther? Okay. Then if you guys like it, then I'm happy with it then. Hold on, what expressions did I use for this? Maybe this is better? Seeing your work is seeing your work is validating. Let's say that, and I mean that with another offense. Hey, you always known. Let's be honest. You've always known. I've always known that you work faster than me, and you are better at this than I am. There's a reason why I decided to pay somebody else to do this for me, because I get distracted really easily, and it's pitiful to watch. And fun fact, I usually have better ideas about things when I'm not streaming, so. Maybe I should do the crying one. I have a crying expression. Do I have the crying expression here, or do I have to pull it out? Yes, I do. Yeah, but it's fun though. Yeah, fun to make fun of me. You wanna know something though? One of the expressions that I truly regret on this, that I didn't do properly on this model, is my crying. Because you can't really tell that I'm crying until like really close. You know? You cannot really tell. You cannot really tell my emotions, my feelings, because I'm a man and I was forced to hide them when I was really young. Yeah, that's the only thing I regret. I wish I could have made the tears a little bit more exaggerated. I'm gonna have my bubble gum here though. Oh, I know. Waterfalls. That's the thing though. Like, it was just me being dumb about it. Hold on, let me just pull myself down here because I forgot what my toggle is for my glasses, and I don't want to make myself naked by accident. There we go. There we go. I don't want to make myself naked by accident. I forgot which one was my glasses. But you know what? I am getting hot though, so I'm gonna take off my shirt if you guys don't mind. Not my shirt, my jacket. One thing. You know, maybe I should just take my tits out on stream one day just to get the viewership. Would you guys like that? Would that be something that you would enjoy? Because honestly, at this point, I'm pretty desperate for any type of content. Any type of human contact too. So if anybody would like to, let me know. If you would like to see me naked, comment down below. I will risk a ban on YouTube. I will run an unsub. Damn. You don't have tits? What do you mean? I have tits. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna zoom in real quick. Whoop. Nope. No. I'm just gonna... This is as much as you're gonna get. So, as you can see, I have some type of tits. Some type. Not feminine ones, but there is a type. Jesus, this is really risque. You know what? I'm gonna put them away now. This is too much. This is too scandalous. This is too scandalous for you guys. This is too much. Too much. Too much. Nowhere near the muscular enough. We want the rock kind of pecs. You're not gonna get that from me though. I have soft titties, and I have bigger tits than some of you. To be honest, my tits are soft and supple. Yeah, why would you want hard pecs anyway? They're not really good for sleep. Why you want is something cushiony. You want something that has a little bit of give so that you can, put your head in. You know? You know? Okay, where the fuck? Oh, I did copy it, I think. Okay, cut. I want a man who can walk on a gorilla. That's the thing, though. You want a man. I am at best I'm a boy. At worst, I'm just a girl. And that's not even worse because I am a girl sometimes too. I hate having to explain gender to somebody who doesn't want to understand it. Let's just put it this way. I am just a person. I'm just a person. And you're gonna have to deal with it whether you like it or not. Gender is too hard to explain though. The reason why I say gender fluid is just because sometimes there's just no other explanation for how I am. There's no heterosexual explanation for this. Well, the video is not that long anyway. The video is 30 seconds, so it's really not that long. I'm over half now. I'm over half. So that's something. That is something. Okay, how much have you produced then, you fucking bitch? How much have you produced? Over 50% completion. Did you thought that this was gonna be like a minute-long video? Oh no, that's probably gonna take me a full week, sweetie. Okay, I could probably reduce some space from this, because that is a bit too long of a space. Whoop. Okay, here. Actually, I'm done. The fuck? Well, done with the basic edits. I just need to bring up the makeup. I just need to do a pic and get a picture of it and put it there. Damn. 48 minutes of footage of a 48 minutes of footage condensed to a 12-minute episode of that submarine horror game, but full of dumb insular memes and only my Slavic audience will get. How do you feel about the audience that you have fostered? And how do you feel versus the people that you watched? Let's be honest here, Ember. Are you mostly here just to hate watch me? Is that what's going on here? Is that what you do? You just hate watch me? Not really interested in what I have to put out, but just to be like, you know what? I want to see what the little gay person is going today. Ah, bitch. Sometimes I wish I could be politically incorrect, but I am trying to impress future employers sometimes. So I don't want to say the F word, but I still want to say it so badly sometimes. Sometimes I just want to commit a hate crime. Sometimes I just wanna say things and I can't because I'm trying to be a good boy. Where's the makeup that you are? You know, the day that I'm actually say the thing that's on my mind sometimes whenever I talk about gay people, which is the F word, I feel like I feel like that's when things are gonna go awry. That's when I'm gonna get canceled. I'm gonna get canceled because of that one. Even though I can say it because I am a gay. You know, I can say it because I have a gay friend, you know? And I have many lesbian friends. So I can say that. You guys can't say it, but I can. I'm here as your dark visor because I'm an acolyte of St. Jude. You know what's so funny? I actually, if I think the saint that my mother prays the most to is Saint Judas, and we actually have a church dedicated to Saint Judas, like two blocks away from my house. So it is no wonder that sometimes when I go outside, I feel like I get burned a little. You know, I feel as my skin crackles a little bit, and it's just because there's a church so close nearby me. You know, the holiness gets in the air, and it kind of hurts. Okay, here we go. Church destroying the gays. Indeed, indeed. Mm, where do I put this? Probably here. Be the vampire that can use the fate against other vampires. Here's the thing, though. I don't think we have vampires here. Because if we had vampires here, they will burn away in an instant. Because with how hot the sun is here in Mexico, you know, sometimes I want to be offended about the sepia filter that movies put in Mexico City. But sometimes they really do feel like that. Sometimes it's just about a vibe, and the vibe truly is we're all burning in hell. I want to be offended, but I can be when it sort of feels accurate. I'm also on the equator. I hate the sun. I had a feeling. With the. By the way, what's the bill on the AC now? Now that I think about it, I am so curious. What is your bill now with the AC? Are you okay? Is it all right? Is it not right, but is it okay? I know you're gonna make it anyway. Okay, just cut this down. Whoops. The tires were melting as the last summer. You know what? We're gonna make this a competition, okay? See who can win. Last summer it was so hot that the power plants had to shut down for 3 hours in the morning so that, you know, they didn't blow up. That's how hot it got last summer. Do you have anything on that, bitch? Do you have anything on that? Can you outdo me on that one? I don't think so. Okay, now what I do is introduce my favorite thing, which is a blur. Blur. A Gaussian blur. A Gaussian? A Gaussian blur. Yes, indeed. A Gaussian blur. The bill for the Super AC, it's all of the electric. I'm talking about the electric bill, sweetie. I'm talking about the electric. How much are you spending on utilities? I need to make this darker. The color thingy. Saturation. Oops, that is not it. Not what I was trying to do. I need this one. Shadow. I just need to make it darker. Contrast. There we go. I also need to make it darker so that you can look at it better. Okay, if I want it to be trashy, I could mostly just leave it like this. And when I say trashy, I mean if I want it to be lazy. If I want it to be lazy, I could leave it like this and post it. But I like to do little transitions. Just little small animated transitions just to make it feel a little bit more profesh, I guess. Oh, we're gonna need music for this though. Very big solar panels and we have a... Oh, fuck off, you rich bitch. Fuck all the way off. How fucking dare you? How dare you be with us commoners? Go back. Go back to your castle and go back to your castle in Pennsylvania. You fucking vampire hole. How dare you? I am so upset. Okay, let's see this though. Oh, actually, where's the Pokemon logo? I know I have the Pokemon logos here somewhere. Because I use it quite a lot. You know how much I hate the fact that I basically become a Pokemon content creator without really meaning to or wanting to? Like, I feel so angry about it. Like, I feel irrationally angry. You know? You know what, though? A fully edited video in just about 2 hours? Well, fully edited short? I don't feel that that's bad. Is that bad? Do I deserve to be hanged? Maybe I do. I feel like it could be much worse. Come on, give me some slack, okay? Cut me some slack. Could be much worse. All I really need to do is edit the subtitles. Which, speaking of which, I should probably bring them here. So it's actually double the up. Is that good? I mean, it is at 27 seconds short, so I don't really know if that's good or not. Oh, yeah, I should. I mean, I just need to go down. I need to stay here. It's embarrassing. Oh, are you talking about? Oh, never mind. You're talking. You were talking about your thing. Oops. Oh no, I was talking about my... I don't know anymore. Where am I? I feel so lost in this world. I feel so lost and so lonely. So lonely. You know, I keep talking about getting a partner or something, like wanting to share my life with somebody, but I wouldn't really know what to do with it. Like, I never really gotten past the part of having a crush on somebody. Like, it's never actually worked out. So I'm not really sure what to do with a relationship. Like, what do you do with it? Do you just eat? Do you eat good food? Do you hold their hand? Do you look at them for a very long time until they get really uncomfortable and then they want to leave? Is that what happens? Like, what is the next steps after you confess and they actually decide to say, yes, I want to go out with you? Because that's never happened to me. You're stuck at the binoculars in a bush part of the relationship. Yeah, I'm stuck at this talking part, you know? Is your best friend where you bang and live together? You know what the thing is, though? I don't think I would like to sleep on the same room. Because here's the thing.
I am a man. I have a penis.
Unfortunately. So I run pretty hot. And therefore, I do not want anybody in my vicinity when I get that hot. And that's a problem. That's a problem. So unless your body heat is like, below freezing, that we can equal each other out, then yes, we can sleep together. Otherwise, I feel like it's more healthy for us. It's more healthy for people to just, have a separate room to sleep in. It's also different privacy. What an awful bottom. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I just don't like. I don't think that's gonna be a pleasant experience too. It's not gonna be a pleasant experience that I get too hot to the point that I'm sweating, and then you touch me. That's not gonna be pleasant for you. It's not gonna be pleasant for anybody. I just realized I never changed this thing. Hold on. There you go. They were supposed to tell you what I'm doing, but I always forget. Yeah. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Let me do something real quick because I'm very lazy. I'm gonna see if I can go grab one of the project manager. Have I subtitled anything since last time? Oh, bitch, I haven't subtitled anything since last. Well, I guess I have to make it from scratch then. Okay. Titles. True. Custom text. What I used to do back in the day, I used to the first time that I did the whole custom set and custom title thing, I made it, and ever since then I just go into the same file and copy it. But because I had to delete a couple files on my PC, now I don't have that anymore. So I had to remake it again. And this would be easier if I knew how to do this faster, but I don't. So thickness. Bang is getting hot and butter, not getting cold and comfortable. Well, that's the thing though. I think I'm only a whore in theory, not really in practice. Because I feel like if I get too hot, it's gonna be too gross. Like, I feel gross when I get too hot. Then again, though, maybe because I'm horny, I wouldn't really feel it. I wouldn't really feel too bad about it. But in my experience with other things that I really shouldn't say here in this stream, in my experience with other things, in personal journeys, if you will, I find that I get pretty over it after I, do stuff like that. I just get over it. Maybe it's just because I don't have a partner. I don't have somebody, and that there is no expectation aside from, getting the deal done. So maybe it would be different once I actually get to do it with a person. But when it's just like, with me, myself, and I, being by myself, after I finish, it's just like, I'm bored. I'm over it. I want to watch TV. Or you know what? I'm going to put a YouTube video. But is this only a me thing, or am I crazy? It might just be me, to be honest. It might just be me. Because it could be that I'm just a soulless bitch. You sound awful to live with. Not really, no. Because I would leave you alone for the I would leave you alone doing your thing for the most part, unless you want to do something together. That's one thing. And also, I can make a mean breakfast. So you tell me if that's something that's awful to live with. I can make you a mean breakfast, and I am a... Okay, so here's the thing. Maybe in the sexuals department, I will be an awful person to be with. But on the other hand, I feel like I will be fun to live with. I feel like it will be fun because, aside from the fact that if you want space, I will leave you alone, and vice versa, if I want my space, I will tell you to, let us be apart for a little bit. I'm also the type of person to really enjoy the company of others, just to be around with, not necessarily to talk to, you know? The ceiling under your room is just sleeps. What do you mean? It's already painted. That's girl, you need to get over that. Girl, you need to get over that. That was so 2 months ago. It's already been painted. It's been over. It's been over, girl. On the bright side, the shower hours available. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna hit you with a bat in Minecraft. I need to change that. Where's my font? There you go. There's my lovely font. You know something? You know something that I decided to do that is so demented, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure it actually is or not. But I decided to use this as like my personal font. You know, this is the font. This is the font that I use just for like branding purposes. I usually never change it. Line spacing. There you go. I don't actually use it for proper subtitling because proper subtitling is actually really awful with this font. But for stuff like this, which is just a title card, I tend to use it a lot, and I find it really effective. I feel like it looks like me. One of the qualities that attracted me to it the most, though, was the fact that it looked like a ribbon. Can you guys see that? I feel like sometimes when I tell people about this, they look at me like I'm crazy. But doesn't this font look like a ribbon to you? Because it looks like a ribbon to me. At least execute means something respectable like Roblox. You find Roblox to be respectable, girly? Because if so, I have news for you. You know what? Let's have a duel. Let's have a duel in hell. Let's play League of Legends together. 1v1. Let's go. Let's go. 1v1. You and me in League of Legends. Let's fucking go, bitch. You will see. You will see. Roblox doesn't have a cringe movie about it. You bet your ass is probably gonna have one soon, though. It's probably gonna have one soon. Now you're gonna regret that you kind of brought that up into the world, because I guarantee you that the Roblox movie is right around the corner. Set up league, you find your own team, and have a high mind to control the other team. No, it's gonna be a 1v1. Who needs a team? Who needs a big, strong man to protect me? I can take you on by myself, bitch. I have a Lux. I have a Hui. I have a mentally ill woman and a depressed gay. I think I can take you on. Okay, now comes the part that is probably gonna take the longest, which is, subtitling. Ugh. Okay, and now I need my other font. Among. Oh god, this is huge. Doctor, you're huge. You're too big, Doctor. Probably smaller. I don't think it needs to be that big. I'm gonna trust that the audience can actually read. Admittedly, I haven't played leagues ever since the roster became 3 digits. Are we in the 3 digits now? No, we are actually, but how many? Is there as many Pokemon as there are League of Legends characters? How many League of Legends champions are there? 170. Okay. Yeah, there's more Pokemon. There's more League of Legends champions than Pokemons. Damn. Nintendo, you gotta catch up. You gotta release another poorly optimized, barely changed anything, and not actually like not even that fun, and not even that interactive, not even that good looking Pokemon game, so that you can catch up to League of Legends. You're slacking, Game Freak. You're slacking. Uh, then again though, I say this type of shit. That's the same idea if you never run out of Pokemon content. I mean, I was planning of making like a fashion review of the Prestige skin line for League of Legends. Because League of Legends, the League of Legends Prestige skin line for the longest times was essentially just, what's it called? It was just like the fashion skin line. Like it was taking the idea of the base skin line, which let's say for example was Blood Moon, and then how does that aesthetic change into a high fashion setting? And for the most part, they were always garbage, but there were some good singers on that one. There were some good singers. So I could probably do that. Would you guys be interested on that? Is that something you guys care for? Among the many you be down for that? Oh hell yeah. Then maybe that could happen. I will be down for that then. But I don't know when that's gonna happen because I owe you guys another episode of the Pokemon fashion review. Which I think, if I remember right, is electric and bug type. Because there is so little Pokemon, there's so little bug and electric type trainers that I kind of have to combine them in one to just make a good episode. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do that next week though. Oh wait, no, next week is the celebration. Which, by the way, I gotta say, thank you all so fucking much for the 500 subscribers on YouTube. That is a number that I didn't thought we'd hit that soon, to be honest. Sure, it's been 6 months, to be fair. It's been 6 months, so it did took a while to get there. But I'm very happy with it. I hope that we can reach 1K sooner rather than later. I hope that my growth gets bigger than that. But you know what? 500 in 6 months? Well, not really 6 months, more like 5 years. Actually, that's more embarrassing now that you think about it because it's like 3.5 years. You know what? I'm gonna take the victory when I can get it. It's a pleasure. I'm really happy. I am actually super duper happy. You need to do something. You need to do something highly controversial and cancelable just to say the F word on stream. I could do that. That could be my cancelable moment. I don't know. I could do that. That's probably something I could probably do, no problem. Italic. Where's the italic? Something that people you don't like would hate. The thing is, though, is this is gonna be such a pageant answer. This is gonna be such a pageant answer. I don't think I can think about the people I hate, to be honest, because I am too busy. I'm too busy with myself. I'm too busy trying to figure out how to be funny on the internet. So I don't really have time to be thinking about, hateful people. If seeing is believing, then why is love blind? Because you know what, my friend? The brain is a liar. Did you know that most of what you see, your brain makes up just on a preconception of what it thinks is possible? Now I think about it, I should probably put some music for you. Hold on. Let me just grab it from here. That's not the right thing. There we go. I'm gonna put you guys some music because I didn't want to have the What the fuck happened to Hello? Hello? What the fuck did I do? Hold on, everybody stop. I messed up. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Da Vinci, come back, get in here. Okay, there we go. Nothing happened. Everything's okay. Everything's okay, folks. Also, it's time for brunch. Have a good brunch. Let me know what you eat. I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was gonna put some music for you guys so that you guys don't sit completely in the dark while I work on this. Because I don't like to have the audio going on while I'm subtitling because it's a lot of repeating. Because I feel like if you guys hear too much of my voice, then is when you guys are gonna decide to leave. You know, if this type of stream is not making you leave, I feel like there is nothing that I could do that could make you leave. To be honest, because this is probably the least entertaining type of stream that I could ever do, which is me barely talking and just working. But I mean, I guess that is something you enjoy? Question mark. There you go. I think I'm gonna change this and put it to the other side just to make it feel a little bit more spaced properly. Makeup. Always been. And then this is one of them. One of them. Now let's see if the tempo of this is right though. Okay, the tempo's a little off, but for the most part, I kind of got it. I hate subtitling load. Subtitling is probably the worst part about editing because it's the one that takes the longest time and the one that's most tedious. If you guys edit your own content though, or you make your own content yourself, what is the worst part about it? What is the thing that you like the least? Because to me, to be honest, it's probably editing. In general, just the whole thing. But yeah, that is kind of sad. I'm almost done with this though. That's a fourth of it. I could never. Okay, actually begins here. Actually. Where? Okay, I'm gonna make this just a really long subtitle. You know what? I'm making myself laugh, so that is probably the best. That is probably the best kind of thing that I could do. If I'm making myself laugh, then I feel like it's a good video. Oh yeah, I forgot the game 100 Heroes, and I got two main characters that are so gay for each other. Do tell. Tell me more. Tell me about it. I wanna know. I wanna learn. You got my Fujoshi ass listening to you. I need to know. I need to know. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about it. There's a female heroine taking screen time. You know what? I don't mind. Personally, I don't mind. If the girlie is not a useless bitch, then I don't mind her. Welcome her. I welcome female protagonists as long as they're not useless. Because I've had so much trauma. So much fucking trauma. Coming from... I have so much fucking trauma coming from reverse harem anime. Because reverse harem anime tend to be so... the opposite of, you know, what the actual harem anime are. Because harem anime kind of like the men are empowered by the fact that they have many bachelorettes going around. But for some reason, for the female, for the female, when she is the one in the reverse, when in that position, she kind of tends to be like, you know, a damsel in distress. She never gets to be strong or do anything particular art of or note, and I hate that so much. I just want that female character to be a boss bitch. Is that so hard to ask? Is that so hard to ask? But what's it about, though, if you don't mind me asking? What's it about aside from the gays? Because, you know, I like the gays, but there has to be a little bit more to it to, you know, engross me in it, I guess. 100 here is a spectral section of the Suikoden series. You know, I think you kinda expect to know more, that I know more than I really do. Because here's the thing, I mean, like, video games. Keep in mind, I'm gonna take a screenshot actually. Hold on, I'm gonna take a screenshot of like my video games that I enjoy, so you can actually see how bad this is. Hold on. Everybody, shut up. You're gonna cower in terror when you see this. Cause I'm gonna put out the games that I have right here. You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry for me. Okay, here you go. Let me just open this up real quick. Okay, here. I took a screenshot. Of the type of the games that I have downloaded, saved, ready to go. So here, make fun of me. Make fun of me. Oh fuck. This is so depressing, to be honest. Like, I feel like I should have better taste, but I just don't. Because you know what? The thing that has happened to me is that free-to-play games have kind of rotted my brain, I think. Because I have this thing about feeling so guilty about spending money that if I ever do spend money, on a video game of all things, I think I would go up in flames. So, free-to-play games tend to be like, you know, a kind of free-for-all for me, but the problem is that they tend to be gacha games, so that's unfortunate, to say the least. Into Koiden is about two lands at war, one with each other. One land really wants these runes some power stones. That sounds so that sounds like the plot of a Fire Emblem series, to be honest. Fire Emblem sounds similar, very similar to that. Okay, but my question is though, the biggest question in that game though, in the game that you're telling me about, because I assume that you're telling me because you kind of want me to play it, so I have to know. Can I be gay myself is the question that I'm asking today in the studio. May I be a homosexual myself? Can I suck some dick and cock? Because if I can, you got me. If I can, you got me. Any game in which I can be gay freely and comfortably, then I welcome. You're playing as Noah, the female game protagonist. Shit. Okay, but can I date guys is the question. If I can date guys, even if I can't actually marry them, then I guess that's fine. But I'm curious though. I'm curious. The synchronicity is BL for only one guy. I mean, that's what most BL is, though. You know what, though? I've started to dislike the trope in BL in which all men in the world are gay. Like, sure, I am happy. I love the content. Please give me more. I want some. I really want more couples than just the first one. But sometimes I feel like the extinction of heterosexual people in BL anime should kind of be studied. Because you know what I love the most more than a secondary gay couple? Is a strong heterosexual ship that is quite literally pushing the other two on. Like, not really pushing, more like encouraging them to be together. Especially if it's like a female best friend who is super duper protective and super supportive of the main guy. I love that. So if we have to do this, can I have at least a heterosexual person exist on a BL, please? I feel like that would be more exciting, just to sort of show some variety. Because like it gets boring after a little bit, you know. Like I love my gays, but I sometimes want to just see like a girl and her man. I need to make this smaller. That doesn't look right. This like in Sequoia say similar to Fire Emblem in the fact that party members can die. Ooh. Ooh, drama. Oh, wait. You know what? I so badly want to play a Fire Emblem game, though. But I feel like those games are so, like, story heavy that I wouldn't really have to say that much about it. I wanted to play Fire Emblem Three Houses. But the thing about Three Houses, though, is that it's so fucking long. It's so long. Like, there's a reason why I didn't finish the Persona series, because I feel like it was gonna be too long of a series, and not that many people cared anyway. But if you want me, I could continue the Persona series if you guys want me to. It's not like every single party member. Only members of the main cast? Damn. What if I wanted to kill? What if I wanted to kill the mate who is really annoying? Can I not do that anymore? Damn. I'm almost done with this, I feel. There we go. Gate with a big capital G. Brunch defeated. Welcome back, Ember. What do you have for brunch? I'm halfway done to subtitling. Are you proud of me, Mom? With my bike currently exploded, I can't cook. I know. But I'm still asking what you had. Ooh, do you ever let her cook though? When you were like the boss lady in the kitchen? I cannot spell Jesus. You know what has never happened to me though? It happens to me often that I tend to misspell stuff because I have big thumbs on my cell phone. And I tend to misspell stuff that I tweet. But it hasn't happened to me yet that I tend to misspell something while editing a video. And I feel like that will be so incredibly embarrassing if it ever happens. French onion soup with pulled chicken and garlic rice. Oh, that sounds delicious. I hate you. Why do you have better food than me? Why must you always be better than me at everything, including the food you eat? That is so unfair. She doesn't really cook regularly. She's the proper boss. I'm the kitchen boss. So the question is though, who washes the dishes? Do you also wash the dishes? Or are you the type of chef like my brother? My brother is the type of chef that literally all he does is cook and he never cleans. And that drives me up the wall, bitch. I don't know why it does, to be honest. I don't think it should get me that angry, but it does for some reason. Like, clean after yourself, ho! Clean after yourself. You can't do it. I don't know why you can't. I don't know why you're obsessed with this idea that cleaning is gonna make you allergic or something. Because he really does make a mess, and it makes me icky. And I think the even worse part though is that usually I'm the one who has to clean the dishes because my mother is busy doing something else. So when I clean the dishes, I hate this. I hate the feeling. I hate the feeling of food, of wet food. It is so gross. It is so gross. Like when you're cleaning the plate and you don't power wash it off, and it's just stuff that sticks in there. That is so gross and disgusting. There is so much cooking. There is so much cooking, and you need a person dedicated for cleaning. But that shouldn't fly at home. No, that's okay. I mean, on an actual kitchen, when there has to be plates flying off the door, I get that. That is not an issue. That is not a problem. I'm talking about when you're at home and you're picking up a new dish every few seconds to do something else for like 5 seconds. Like for example, to me it seems a little bit wasteful to get a whole new dish dirtied just because you need to put like some type of powder on it. Or let's say that you're cooking eggs, right? It's like the way that he cooks is like he has a plate for the eggs, and then suddenly he gets another plate for milk. Like, you're gonna mix it anyway. Why not put it in the bowl too? Why do you need a separate one for milk? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I hope that makes sense. I feel like that probably doesn't make sense. No, I'm talking about the eggs being cracked. I'm talking about the eggs being cracked. The eggs are cracked. It's the actual whites and the center of it. You know, the eggs out of the shell. That type of stuff. Yeah, but what I'm talking about is when, let's say that he has to put milk on it, right? Let's say he's making a bit. Let's say he's making baking a cake. Instead of putting everything in the same bowl, just like, you know, eggs. He has a bowl for the eggs, already cracked. He has a bowl for the milk, and he has a bowl for the what's it called again? The powder, whatever powder it may be. I don't know, wheat, starch, cocaine, whatever it may be. It's on a different plate. And then he grabs another plate to combine all three of them together, instead of just putting it all to begin with in a single bowl. You know? That's what I mean. I think he just screws with you because he knows you're cleaning up. I don't think so. I think that's just the way that he is, you know? And he used to be even worse though, because when he had to, used to make a bigger mess. Not talking about dishes, but talking about the area in general used to get super messy. That we had to scrub the wall of whatever the fuck he did, you know? He's not that bad at it now because my mother talked to him about it, but yeah. I'm putting Okay, and now here. You know what? I think this might be a good place to end this stream though, because I just realized how much I just ran over time. And, you know, I'm starting to get quieter, trying to get just through everything. And I feel like that's not gonna be too fun for you guys, so I think I'm gonna let you go here. But yeah, I need to figure out to make this a little bit funner, a little bit more funny, or make this a little bit better. Do you have any suggestions for this? Do you guys have any suggestions on how to make this type of stream better? Because I would really need them if I'm going to be doing them every week. You could watch a video. I don't want to be one of those reactors people. And also, I will get too distracted. I get a little bit too distracted. Better work ethic. Amber, I fucking hate you. Well, at least it made you feel better, though. Let me see. Is there anybody who I would raid? Anybody available? Not really. Anybody new, perchance? Oh, he's with Haka. I could raid into Taiga-chama. Taiga-chama. All right. If that is the case, though, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys here for now. I think I have to rethink this whole situation, to be honest. To be fair, though, we did finish a whole short in like one stream. So that is way better than I expected, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna send you guys to Taiga-chama though. Taiga-chama is a great content creator. I haven't seen much of him, but he's super duper cute. His model is also super hot. And you know, if you like a little bit, if you like a cat boy, you know, you'll enjoy him. So yeah, I'm gonna send you guys over there. Hope you guys have a good day, good night, whatever it is that you're doing. I hope you are having a great time doing it. And I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Wait. No. Hold on. Everybody hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. He's sending the stream. He's sending the stream. Shit. Well, never mind then. Never mind then. I guess I'm not sending you there. I'm not sending you there. Shit. Well, where do I send you now, though? You know, I'm gonna send you to KO. I'm gonna send you to KO. Because at least, you know what? We can't have a cat boy. We're gonna do a dog boy, okay? We're gonna do a dog boy. So let's go to a dog boy. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Goodbye.